Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for Thursday, October the 14th, and we're turning bullish. Let's go in and have a little look at this on the FTSE here. I'm just a little bit. I'm thinking that I've had I've had this low here as a wave 4, as an intermediate wave 4, but I'm not quite sure that it is the case. I think it might be the minor wave 4 that we're in. So I'm going to do some more work on that. So you might see me using both of them. It means I need to do my homework and go back and check the bigger trend and sort of, really pull it apart. So that's something that I need to do. So you'll see both of these, but it won't affect us in the short term because we're just counting 5 waves up here. So if it was this wave 4, then that would be orange wave 1 and orange wave 2. And we'll also be looking at that as well with this, but let's go in and have a look. So on this chart here, we've got it as wave 4 here. So I'd have this as the orange wave 1 here, an ABC for 2, and then up for 1 here. That can go over here, and that can be an expanded flat for wave 2, better fit, and then wave 1 and 2 and 3. So we're building to the upside here, okay? So that's all looking pretty good. We've actually got long trades in here from yesterday. So just on the hourly chart here. So I've labeled this wave 1 over here, wave 4 here, got both 4s here, 1 here, ABC for 2 here, and then counting up as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here for 1, an A and a B and a C here for wave 2. And then wave 1 and 2, and we talked about being long yesterday at that point, so that's where we are at the moment. So we should put in a stop. So we'll just put it in below here because I just want to give this some time to develop. So the thing here though is that if we look at this as a 5-wave move up here, so you can see that strong move in the middle, that'd be the 3rd wave and the 4th wave here, 5th, so 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. So what we need to be careful about with our stop is we need to be below the 61.8% at that point. So we'll drop that a bit lower at that point. Now, if that's too much for you, then what we need to do, what you'll need to do is take some money off the table at the top. You'll need to take some percentage here, but maybe the top or maybe a little bit more there. I'm not quite sure, but it's quite close. We're entering into, these are minor levels, 100 and 200. So the sub levels are 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 to make up group 1, so 30. The next level is 50, and then we've got 65, 72 in here, and 80. That's the sub levels in there. So obviously it's finding resistance at that group 2 there. So we're just keeping the stop out of the way. So we can look at this being wave 1 up here somewhere and then pulling back for wave 2. So I'll just keep this about there at this point. So that's it. So what's next? Stock 50, the same here as well. There could be 1 degree smaller of wave 4 as well. I was going to go back and check all of that, but for the meantime, it doesn't really matter. So there's a couple of things here that I want to sort of discuss is that, so all of this could be finished like we talked about yesterday, or we're going to some sort of more complicated correction, which means that the whole thing just doubles in size. I know it's not what you want to hear, but we have to look at all of these things, That's the 61.8% here from that top to that bottom. So we could just get to here and fail, So that's what we need to be a little bit mindful of. So we'll just see how this progresses here as well. So that would be 1 and 2 in here and 3 and 4 and 5. And it could finish here and then come down at that point. We don't know that yet. We'll just take these 5 waves up and we'll see what it looks like, and then we'll move from that point. But just want to be aware of that, On the hourly chart, we can look at it being more bullish. Probably need to change this as wave 1 here and 2 here for that, I think. And we can push this wave 1 and 2 further up the food chain. this is going to be a wave 3 up here. I want to see it sort of gather a little bit more pace, you know, to be sort of in the same strength as this, being on more of an angle, being lazier than this one here, puts it as a possible corrective move at that point, you know, so that's what we need to be a bit careful of. But we'll be mindful of, once this gets to the 5 waves up here, then we should really take profit on these, and then we'll just rework the trade. So that's what we'll do. Tick chart for this. What have we got here? Let's just bring this back in. Okay, so just to clear a few things up here on the trading side, we were short here. We may have taken some money off the table here, and then I dragged the stop all the way down to this point here somewhere, and we're out of it. So we don't have that short trade there now. Don't need that. So we're on the long side, and I'll use that further up. I'll double check that. This is okay for the count though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe that's wave 1 or wave 3 up there, I don't know. Anyway, we'll work on that. There's still more to go here yet, so I don't think that wave 3, I think I have to put it as wave 1. I'd like to take it from there if I can. Just getting a rough idea there. Well, it's longer. It could be a wave 3, but it's certainly not showing. I'd really like that to go there if possible, but it's a bit difficult to put that there, because that looks like it's in 3 waves, and we can get 5 waves out of that, and that will be the A, B, and C at that point. So it could be that low. I'll have to check on the cash market on that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's okay. I'll just put that there as well. So you can expect a bit of a classic trading levels pattern here for this. So that looks like, yeah. We should sort of hang around in here. So if that's the 100, then group 1 above and group 2 below. So expect it to swing around there a little bit. And also what we want to see is we want to see Friday closing strong. We want to see tomorrow closing strong. If that's the case, then we know we're back in on the bullish side again. If Friday closes weak, then we're probably still in the bear market at that point. And the DAX. So the DAX, yesterday we talked about, just on the hourly chart here, we talked about a low being in place over here for this as well. And looking at this as wave 1 to the upside and ABC for 2. So big wave 2, I have to say, compared to wave 1 here. But either way, what we did is we went long above here, and we're just looking for that to climb further. So even though we don't know everything, we're still on the right track for this. This 50-60% retracement level over here is going to play a part over here as well. So we'll just drag that across. Don't need it all there, I'll just put it there. Don't need that there, back up there. It's probably there, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there maybe. Check the cash market for that. So let's just see how this plays out. We'll need to look at a stop here as well, I guess. Well, the stop's pretty obvious. It's where everybody else is putting it at this stage, but we'll just put it a little bit higher. In fact, we'll just butt it up to our entry now. Yeah, I don't know about that spike. Maybe we should just start it from this point. Well, that way we can get 5 waves down here then. Also check the cash market there because it's not quite right. I'll just move these to the side for the moment. So maybe that can be an ABC. Just check on that spike. I thought I would have done that, must have done that before. Anyway, we're focused over here, so that's where we'll stay. So even at minimum here, we've got wave 1 here and 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could, even if we squashed it right up, which is, you know, at worst case scenario here, then that's where we'll see some sort of correction occur here. But that could be a toppy thing here, so it might be a good idea to take some money off the table here at the end of that 5 waves. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, so it'll be at the top there. Just in case this is the A wave, the B wave, and a C wave to here. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Let's just monitor this. We've got plenty of time anyway because it's going to take another session or so to give us a classic trading levels pattern on top of minor group 1 here of 15,000. And this is really important here as well because this is 15,000, of course, a medium level, and we've got 1, 2, and 3. So getting support, tested support on this level here, that means that we're leaving this number and we're going further up. Okay, so yeah. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Cheers.